This is Florida Real Estate Camp, and we will continue with Practice Questions, Unit 5. This chapter is all about real estate brokerage activities and procedures. Number 1, Juan is a real estate broker. Which of these is required? Is it A, accounting software, B, to be registered, have an office with an enclosed room? Is it C, identification badges, or is it D, to have a lawyer? Which of these is required? The answer is B. Although all of these are nice to have, a registered office is required to operate a brokerage firm. Number 2, which of these are okay? A, Larry is running a real estate brokerage online. B, Tammy is running an active brokerage online with a real estate office at her home. C, Sam is running a brokerage without a licensed broker. D, Jerry is running a brokerage firm with a transferred license from Sam's office. Which of these are okay? All right, the best answer is B. Okay, so A, Larry is running a real estate brokerage online. That may be okay, but the most complete answer would be B because Tammy has her active broker online and they have a registered office. So that's totally acceptable. And then you have Sam running a brokerage office without a broker. Well, that's just illegal. Jerry is running a brokerage firm with a transferred license, and I want you guys to remember, licenses are not transferable. So don't get tricked. Number 3, James has several real estate offices throughout Central Florida. Which of these must he do? Is it A, a receptionist for each office must be there? B, a MLS membership for each office? C, real estate license for each location? Or D, register and pay fees for each location with the DBPR? The answer is D. No matter what, all of these other things are fine, but there is nothing happening without registering the office and paying the fees to the DBPR. Number 4, which of these qualify for a temporary shelter? Is it A, Tom, who is selling homes and closing transactions from his home office? B, David, who is setting up to show new homes for a builder daily until the subdivision sells out? Is it C, Angie, who is setting up for closings? Or is it D, James, who will open his office for the first time? Which of these qualify for the temporary shelter? The answer is B. Now, Tom is selling homes. Number A, let's look at A. Tom, who sells homes and closed transactions from his home office. Remember this, closings cannot happen at a temporary shelter. So the A would be out. B, David is setting up to show new homes for a builder until the subdivision sells out. And that's exactly fine for a temporary shelter. It's temporary. When it sells out, the project's done and business goes on as usual. Again, there's no closings held at the temporary shelter. So for Angie, who's setting up for closings, she cannot do this at a temporary shelter. And then James, who is opening up his office for the first time, well, that's not what a temporary shelter does. It's not a temporary shelter. It's his office. Number 5, which of the following is not needed for an office sign? Is it A, the trade name, business name? Or is it B, the words licensed sales associate? Is it C, the words, real estate broker? Or is it D, the broker's name? Which of these is not needed for an office sign? The answer is B. The words licensed sales associate is not needed on the card. Everything else, the signed, everything else must be displayed. Number 6, Jessica is a sales associate working from home for clerical work. Which of the following is inappropriate? Is it A, registering her home office? Is it B, registering her phone number? Is it C, becoming a member of the MLS, the Multiple Listing Service? Or is it D, following the Do Not Call list? Which of the following is inappropriate? The answer is A. Registering her home office, this is inappropriate for a sales associate. Sales associates do not register offices, brokers do. Registering her phone number, well, that's not inappropriate. You could say that when she registers with her broker, if the DBPR takes her phone number, that would be registering her phone number, not inappropriate. Becoming a member of the MLS, not inappropriate. Following the Do Not Call list, not inappropriate. So the only one here that would be inappropriate is A. Remember this one, guys. I'm sure in some capacity you'll see something like this with the sales associates, what you guys can do out there. So the answer is A. Number 7, Larry made business cards and did not put the business name on the cards. This is an example of what? Is it A, excluding personal information? B, words that may not be used? C, blind advertising? Or D, team advertising? Larry made those cards and did not put the business name on the cards. This is an example of what? The answer is C. If you said C, round of applause. Okay, so blind advertising is when you do not include the business name. Number 8, James is launching a telemarketing campaign to solicit home listings. How late can James call prospects? Is it A, up to 7 p.m.? Is it B, up to 8 p.m.? C, up to 9 p.m.? Or D, up to 10 p.m.? How late can James call prospects? The answer is C, up to 9 p.m. The federal law and the Florida law restricts telemarketing calls from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. Number 9, which of the following agencies sets the national standards for commercial emails? Is it A, the Junk Fax Prevention Act? Is it B, Telephone Solicitation Registry? Is it C, the Do Not Call Program? Or is it D, the Can-Spam Act? Which of these agencies sets the national standards for commercial emails? The answer is D. Can-Spam Act sets national standards for emails and how we send out emails. Remember, the opt-out must be in all emails that you send out. That is governed by the Can-Spam Act. Number 10, all emails must comply with an opt-out option. How many days do senders have to remove people who opt out? So how many days does the sender have to remove subscribers or people who choose not to be emailed anymore? That's what this is asking. Is it A, 30 days, B, 15 days, C, 10 days, or D, 7 days? The answer is C, Senders have 10 business days to honor an opt-out request. All right, you guys are done with this set. If there are things here that you just don't know about or you're confused, check with your book, bring your questions to class. We'll get you on the right track. But these are just practice questions, and we want you guys to stay locked in until you get that license.